Hiya, welcome back. Welcome back to the Fundraising Challenge. So today in the 20-day Fundraising Challenge, we're going to look at newsletters. And newsletters are a great way, or can be a great way, to communicate with your donors, potential donors, people who are interested in what you're doing. And so we're going to look at your own newsletter today. Now, one thing that people ask me a lot of the time is how often should you be sending out a newsletter? And really the answer is it depends. Like, a newsletter should have good content, and really you should only be sending out a newsletter as often as you have something to say. So I think we work the wrong way sometimes, in that we decide we're going to send out 4 newsletters a year or 6 newsletters a year, and then the charity or the not-for-profit struggles to find stories to put in there, or find information to put in there, and then what you end up sending out is a really boring waste of a time newsletter. And so we need to move away from that. So part of today's challenge is looking at how often you send out a newsletter, and really questioning, is that the right way to do it, and is every story in your newsletter powerful, and is it worth sending out? The other thing I want you to look at today is your own newsletter, and be really objective and decide, is it good enough? So what we get into the habit of doing sometimes is sending out newsletters that talk about fundraising campaigns, and talking about thanking corporate partners and things like that. And actually, so often I get newsletters from charities which don't once mention the work they're doing, mentioning the amazing work they're doing. Instead, it focuses on money and talking about fundraising and talk about mini marathons and things like that. And that's just boring, and nobody cares about that. So what a newsletter should be, it should be stories about your beneficiaries, and stories about the work you've done, and stories about how the donor has made the world a better place. So what I want you to do today is look at your last newsletter, take out all the stuff that nobody cares about, which is fundraising and money and your business relationships, and start looking for stories within your organization of people who've been powerfully changed and powerfully helped by you, and start trying to get those stories into your newsletter. That's what makes a good newsletter, that's what raises money, and that's what keeps people interested. And that is today's challenge. Thanks.